Hawkins Manufacturing presents the Hawkins Corn Reel. The Hawkins Corn Reel is a down crop saver and a fluff mover. Eliminate most of those corn harvest feeding difficulties with the Hawkins Corn Reel. The Hawkins Corn Reel feeds storm-damaged corn, insect-damaged corn, and even that late afternoon fluff, keeping you safely in the cab. The #1 goal at Hawkins is to keep you safely in the cab and moving through the field. As you can see by this photograph, the paddles may be placed in such a way that they create narrow clearance, helping prevent corn from draping over the outside dividers. While in a standing crop, the Hawkins Corn Reel may be raised hydraulically from your line of sight, and visibility is maintained. Here you will see the Hawkins Corn Reel used as strictly a fluff reel. This fluff reel is built from the center section of an expandable 4-row package. The built-in reel tube coupler allows expansion of this package from a 4-row to an 8-row or a 12-row. When that late afternoon fluff starts to pile up in front of the feeder house, this operator drops the reel down into that fluff and is able to maintain good speed through the field. And most importantly, is able to stay in the cab.
This keeps me going. I don't know about the loss. It's the flooding, I know. As opposed to stopping and tugging and pushing and all that stuff. This has probably been the best life I've had in a long time.
This operator is in the learning stage of operation. When the paddles are running too deep into the stocks, they will begin to wrap. In order to clear the reel of that wrapping, the reel must be raised. The reel will then clear itself. Once the wrapping is cleared, the reel can then be lowered into the proper depth into the stocks. The proper running depth of the paddles is often referred to as the sweet spot. You will recognize that sweet spot because the product will continue to feed to the auger, but will not wrap on the reel. This sequence of both video and photographs will give you a good idea of how the reel tube coupler works. Both center section and the outer sections have male and female couplers and can be unscrewed to separate the outer paddles from the center section, effectively turning an 8-row down corn reel into a 4-row fluff reel.
Just feeds it right in there though.
Yep.
Lifesaver. Some bushels, so I'm getting it all in there.
Either way, as far as visibility, and I'm surprised how after a while you don't even see it on there.
Fore and aft control is now available for all Hawkins corn reels. This fore and aft control is available for all new Hawkins corn reels, and it is also available as an optional retrofit package for all existing Hawkins corn reels. The fore and aft adjustments are made hydraulically and on the go. The Hawkins corn reel was designed originally strictly for downed corn, but it was soon determined that the Hawkins corn reel could be easily used and effectively used as a fluff reel. The original design of the Hawkins corn reel placed a paddle on top of every row in between the islands, with one short paddle or center paddle placed directly in front of the feeder house. And in fully standing corn, this paddle placement can occasionally knock an ear off the stock. Therefore, in standing corn and dealing only with fluff, it was determined that the placement of the paddle could be easily changed. By removing the center paddle and placing all full-size paddles on top of every island, the Hawkins corn reel can be easily converted from a down corn reel to a fluff reel. In order to maintain adequate clearance of these full-size paddles that are now on top of the islands, the stop bolt on the rear frame that rests on the header beam must be lengthened. Whether you're dealing with down corn or fighting that late afternoon fluff, consider the Hawkins corn reel for strength, reliability, and versatility. The strength and efficiency of the Hawkins corn reel is simply unsurpassed. If you have questions about the Hawkins corn reel or need help finding a dealer near you, don't hesitate to call the fine folks at Hawkins Manufacturing, 800-382-6178. Hawkins Manufacturing is dedicated to making the world's best farmers even better.